So this is problem number 50. It states that the number of students in the school infected with flu T days after exposure is modeled by the following function. P of T is equal to 300 all divided by 1 plus e to the power of 4 minus t. So this is a function we have. Now part A here states that how many students were infected after 3 days. And so that's our part A here. So we're trying to find the number of students who were infected after 3 days. And really what we're doing is we are putting 3 into this equation. So we have P of 3, right? That is equal to 300 divided by 1 plus e to the power of 1, obviously, right? Because 4 minus 3 is 1. So we're left with 300 divided by 1 plus e. And so really we put this into the calculator and we should get a decimal, but obviously because we're talking in terms of the number of students, our answer would be something like it's approximately 81 students who were infected. So that's your answer for part A. Now part B here states that when will 100 students be infected? So we want to find the number of days that will take for 100 students to be infected. And so we know that P of T is 100. So we know that 100 is equal to 300 divided by 1 plus e to the power of 4 minus t. So we have this. And really what we're going to do here is we can obviously multiply both sides by 1 plus e to the power of 4 minus t. And so we're left with 100 plus 100 e to the power of 4 minus t is equal to 300. Right? So this is what we're left with. And clearly what you can do is you can subtract the 100, right? So if you think about this, this is really just 100 times e to the power of 4 minus t, right? And then you have minus 200. Minus 200 is equal to 0. So this is what we have. And when we are looking at this, we know that we can really say now that e to the power of 4 minus t, e to the power of 4 minus t minus 2 is equal to 0. And so what I did here is I really just factored out the 100, right? And it makes sense because you factoring this out, you could say 100 times e to the power of 4 minus 2 minus 2, right? So what I'm saying here is you have something like 100 times e to the power of 4 minus t. Yeah, minus 2 here is equal to 0. And really the 100, if you divide both sides by 100, you're still left with 0 here. So this is what we have. And so e to the power of 4 minus t minus 2 is equal to 0. And now what we're really saying is that e to the power of 4 minus t is equal to 2. And so we know that in order to find what 4 minus t is, we're going to do ln of 2. And again, ln is really just log base e. Log base e of 2 should equal 4 minus t. So this is the equation we have now, right? And you can put ln of t into your calculator, and then you can subtract -4 from that and then divide your result by -1 to determine the value of t. So you should get something like 4 minus t is equal to 0.693, and so therefore t here is equal to 3.307 days. So we know that our question here stated that when will 100 students be infected? And so really somewhere along the lines t is equal to 3.301 days is when 100 students will be infected. So these questions are easy, just applications of when you may want to apply logarithmic functions. So the next problem, number 51, will involve exponential growth. So thanks for watching.